Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, our dear brothers and sisters. This is my honor and privilege to be present here in this very significant commemoration and mourning for Hazrat Abu Abdullah Husain, Salamullah alayha. I'm very happy that to see we have this very elegant gathering here, which is showcasing the spirit of Islam and Shia and Shiism, and it is, of course, a heritage of the roots which has been drawn for us by Ahlul Bayt, and especially Imam Husain alayhi salam. So today I briefly try to touch on two very important parts of the history and the significance of Arba'in, which is the legacy of Imam Husain alayhi salam, and also one very crucial nowadays issue and catastrophe in the world, Islamic world. Husain's legacy of justice has resonated deeply across cultures and faiths, inspiring notable figures throughout history. Many figures throughout the world has recited and quoted from Imam Husain alayhi salam, and I just mentioned 2 or 3 of them here very shortly. Nelson Mandela, reflecting on his struggle for freedom, once said, "I have spent more than 20 years in prison. Then, on one night, I decided to surrender by signing all the terms and conditions of guard. But suddenly I thought about Imam Husain alayhi salam and Karbala movement, and Imam Husain alayhi salam gave me strength to stand for the right of freedom and liberation, and I did." Mahatma Gandhi also admired Husain's sacrifice, stating, "If Husain failed to quench his worldly desires, then I do not understand why his sisters, wives, and children accompanied him. It stands to reason, therefore, that he sacrificed purely for Islam." Charles Dickens, too, noted Husain's profound impact, observing, "Imam Husain's sacrifice is for all groups and communities, an example of the path of righteousness." Today, Arba'in has changed from being just a symbol of struggle into a powerful expression of unity and hope for future generations. Arba'in used to be a secretive act of mourning and resistance. Now, it's a public celebration of unity and hope. What was once done in secret because of persecution is now openly celebrated by millions from various backgrounds, making it one of the largest peaceful gatherings in the world. Arba'in is more than a ritual. It's a living tradition that strengthens and inspires faith. By attending and serving at mawqifs, rest stops, every year I connect with, or all of us connect with our history and help keep the values of Imam Husain alive. Arba'in is about standing up against oppression and fighting for freedom, which is what Husain alayhi salam wanted for everyone. It's also about generosity. It's amazing to see how people, even with little generosity, help and serve others. Participants come from different countries from around the world, and including Shia and Sunni Muslims as well as Christians. For many, the experience is deeply transformative, similar to the Hajj pilgrimage in Mecca. This transformative experience comes from visitors reflecting on the story of Karbala and its personal significance. The journey symbolizes the ongoing struggle between good and evil, prompting many to assess whether their actions align with Imam Husain's principles or resemble Yazid's wrongdoings. So this was the first part, which was a reflection on the heritage of Imam Husain, which has been endowed to us. The second part is about the current situation in Gaza. So solidarity with Gaza is a very important message of Arba'in nowadays. I'm talking about the largest and the greatest rally against terrorism and extremism that takes place in the second lunar month. It's not merely a walk, it is a mark of protest against all forms and manifestations of terrorism, fascism, imperialism, despotism, and oppression perpetuated by state and non-state actors. It is a rallying cry in support of the oppressed, weak, and powerless. It is a reaffirmation of pledge to uphold the principles exemplified by the master of challengers in Karbala. For this year's Arba'in pilgrimage, there is a strong effort to help people outside the Shia community grasp its deeper significance. Others will see Arba'in as more than just a religious observance and recognize it as a representation of universal human values. Arba'in commemorates Imam Husain's sacrifice against tyranny and injustice, symbolizing the ongoing struggle for justice, compassion, and dignity. This will encourage people to help those in need, engage in charity, and contribute to building better communities. These aspirations are already becoming evident. As this year's Arba'in commemoration begins, the focus is strongly on solidarity with Gaza and the oppression faced under Israeli regime's occupation. Pilgrims are reflecting on the Palestinian struggle and drawing parallels between Imam Husain's resistance to tyranny and the current fight for justice by the Palestinian people. The theme for Arba'in 2024, the Way of Al-Aqsa, highlights its connection. It illustrates how Imam Husain's legacy of standing against oppression resonates with resisting Israel's efforts to ethnically cleanse Palestinians and erase their history, including the expansion of illegal Israeli settlements and the ongoing Gaza genocide. The nature and spirit of the Ashura movement and the Arba'in ceremony is anti-oppression and support for the oppressed. And in this year's Arba'in, we try to make the voice of the Palestinians heard as a step in support of Palestine. It was the end of my remarks. Of course, you will continue with your program, and we beg all you to pray as well for us, and I wish for everybody health and success in your life. Again, thank you for the organizers, the Jama'at Shia of this mosque, and Kenyan Shia people to organize this commemoration and marathon. Thank you so much, and inshallah it will be accepted by Allah Almighty. Thank you so much. and have a good day.
Allah.